In Sistas Season 9, Episode 9, the tension between Zach and Fatima hit a new high. One that wasn't caused by exes, court cases, or family drama, but by something much deeper, jealousy. For weeks, Zach has been silently wrestling with what he overheard Fatima confess to Danny over the phone. Her doubts, her exhaustion, and the cracks in her faith that their relationship could withstand the storms. Those words pierced Zach's heart, leaving him unsure of where he really stood with the woman he loves. So when gifts began arriving at Fatima's doorstep, his insecurities boiled over. The shadow of Mr. Duncan. The name at the center of this storm? Mr. Duncan, a flashy basketball star with a reputation that precedes him. He's wealthy, successful, and rumored to be a notorious womanizer. The kind of man tabloids say has a habit of stealing people's love. When Duncan started showering Fatima with expensive gifts under the guise of business appreciation, Zach couldn't see it as harmless. To him, it was personal. Fatima, ever the transparent partner, didn't keep the situation a secret. Instead, she set up a meeting between Zach and Mr. Duncan, making it clear there was nothing to hide. Duncan wasn't chasing Fatima's heart. He was looking for a partner in real estate investments, and she thought Zach might be the perfect fit. But Zach didn't show up with business in mind. He agreed to the meeting for one reason only: to look the man in the eye and set him straight. Zach's internal war. What makes this storyline so gripping is that Zach's anger isn't truly about Duncan. It's about himself. Zach has always struggled with insecurities. His past mistakes, his broken relationships, his inability to shake the feeling that he's not good enough for Fatima. The idea of a successful man sliding into her life with flashy gifts only magnified those fears. On one hand, viewers sympathize with Zach. Love makes you protective, and the thought of losing the one person who grounds you can be terrifying. But on the other hand, is it fair to Fatima? Is it fair to Fatima? Fatima has stood by Zach through storms that would have broken most couples. She's endured his silence, his guilt, and his roller coaster emotions. She supported him when the world seemed determined to pull them apart. And now, after proving her loyalty time and again, she finds herself questioned once more. The irony here is sharp. Zach doubts Fatima while forgetting the truth. She has never given him a reason to question her faithfulness. If anything, Fatima has carried more weight in their relationship than most women would. Yet Zach's insecurities paint her loyalty in shadow, forcing her to constantly defend love that should already be beyond doubt. The real enemy isn't Mr. Duncan. As dramatic as Duncan's presence seems, the real enemy here isn't him, it's Zach's fear. Jealousy, when unchecked, can become a silent third party in any relationship, whispering lies and eroding trust. Fatima may continue proving herself, but unless Zach confronts the wounds inside him, no amount of reassurance will ever be enough. Love or fear? Zach's jealousy explodes in his tense meeting with Mr. Chaz Duncan. The spotlight shifted to Zach, a man torn between love, loyalty, and the demons of his past. His jealousy, already simmering beneath the surface, finally boiled over when he came face to face with the man who had unknowingly pushed him to the edge, Mr. Duncan. Fatima had arranged the meeting, hoping to bridge her fiancé with an opportunity that could elevate his real estate game. She trusted Zach enough to go alone, confident that transparency would silence any whispers of doubt. But Zach didn't walk into that room with business on his mind. He walked in ready for confrontation. The setting was professional, polished decor, a table laid out for serious negotiations. Duncan, charismatic as ever, rose to greet Zach with a broad smile and an outstretched hand. But instead of shaking it, Zach just stared, expression hard, jaw tight, body stiff. His silence wasn't just awkward, it was intentional. Duncan's smile faltered for a second, but he carried on with the cool confidence of a man used to being admired. Duncan's pitch. "Zach, I'm glad we could finally sit down," Duncan began, settling into his seat. "I've been in this league a long time. Basketball's given me a great career, but I've always believed in building something beyond the game. Investments, properties, managing my finances right. That's what keeps me grounded. And your fiancée, Fatima, has been a tremendous help guiding me through the legal side of things." The trigger word, Fatima. The moment Duncan said her name, Zach's entire demeanor shifted. His head jerked up, his eyes narrowed, and his voice cut through the air like a blade. "Wait, what? Fatima, what?" The room went heavy. The air thickened with the weight of unspoken tension. Zach wasn't interested in Duncan's career, his money, or his future. He only heard one thing, that another man was praising his woman. Zach's insecurities spill over. This wasn't just about Duncan, it was about everything Zach had been carrying. The doubts from overhearing Fatima confide in Danny, the fear that she might be slipping away, the endless battle in his head about whether he was truly enough for her. And now, hearing Duncan casually drop her name as if she were a vital part of his world, it was the crack that split Zach's composure. "You sitting here talking about my woman like she's your personal savior," Zach snapped, leaning forward, his voice low but firm. "She's my fiancée. Don't get it twisted." Duncan raised his hand slightly, calm and unfazed. "Relax, man. I'm just giving credit where it's due. Fatima's sharp. She's been nothing but professional. She's the reason I thought you'd be a good fit for what I'm building. This ain't personal, it's business." But Zach's mind wasn't built for calm that day. All he could see was another man holding his fiancée's name in his mouth, another man sending her gifts, another man who the world claimed was dangerous when it came to women. The clash of worlds. "See, that's where you've got it wrong," Zach shot back, his tone sharper now. "Business don't come with gifts. You want to talk investments? Fine. But don't use her name like she belongs in your world. She belongs in mine." Duncan leaned back, studying Zach with a measured look. For once, the charm slipped, replaced by something colder, more serious. "You sound like a man who doesn't trust his own woman. That's got nothing to do with me, brother. If you're threatened by her loyalty, that's between y'all. I'm just here to do business." The words landed hard. Zach didn't respond immediately, because deep down, Duncan wasn't wrong. Then he took a breath and told him, "I just need you to stop sending my fiancé gifts," and walked away. Jealousy versus love. This episode was about Zach meeting himself. His jealousy laid bare the deepest cracks in his trust. Duncan may have been the spark, but the fire was already burning inside Zach long before the gifts arrived. The real question is this: how much longer can Fatima carry the burden of proving her loyalty? She's chosen Zach time and again, yet he continues to let fear cloud the truth. If Zach doesn't learn to silence those insecurities, he risks losing the very woman he's fighting so hard to protect. Because in love, jealousy may feel like passion, but left unchecked, it becomes poison. And for Zach and Fatima, the poison is spreading fast.